with your plastic.
I have very mixed feelings about this turkey. Turkey from Mars. Hi, you're watching Grace Me Eats, and we're here at Adam Road Food Centre to talk about Warong Pak Sapari, which serves probably the best traditional mee rebus and mee soto in Singapore. So come, let's head inside. I'm not sure if you can see the stalls right over there in that red sign corner there. So anyway, now run by third generation owner Sumadi Supari. This stall started way back in 1973 when his grandfather was a street hawker at the plot of land where Adam Road Food Centre now stands, this place. Sumadi took over in 2014 when he stopped working as an engineer to continue the family food business. Their robust spice-rich chicken broth for their mee soto is so well loved that they've been invited to cook for the Singapore President's charities and invited by the government to cook their dishes overseas. So come, let's have a taste. The one mee soto with one fricadelle. Have it here, and then also one mee rebus as well.
Mee rebus, eh?
Okay, thank you. Okay, we have two bowls now. You see we have the mee rebus, which is right here. I've already mixed it up to sort of show the ingredients, right? And then we have the famous mee soto, which is right over here. This looks fantastic. The making of the mee soto broth is quite a painstaking process. Sumadi and his workers have to wake up at about 3 AM and then they arrive at the stall and they prepare the broth, which will take a few hours, so that it's ready between about 7 to 9 AM or so, depending on when the stock actually gets ready. First, let's try the all-famous broth itself. You have to see, yeah? Wow! The stock is amazingly robust. It's spice laden and it's not overly oily. It is savoury, quite heavily savoury actually, but it's kind of like a rounded savouriness, so it's good. Lots of chicken flavour inside. It's got a thick consistency for a soup. There's also chicken fat thrown in, so there's a little bit of that sheen of chicken oil flavour too. Fantastic. Woo. Oh. It's basically the result of whole chickens, including its insides, okay? And it's brewed for a minimum of 3 hours. And so they add yellow noodles, and then they throw on top shredded chicken, and they have got some coriander, and they have some bean sprouts, and fried onions on top. You can ask for additional chicken if you want, and many people actually add a bergedel inside. A bergedel is kind of like a potato patty which they deep fry. The chicken itself, normally the chicken is actually bland when it comes to mee soto, but here the chicken is amazingly flavoured. It is actually properly seasoned here. They actually serve kind of like a soy sauce chili dip on the side. That's what it looks like. And this comes extremely spicy. It's savoury. It's coughingly spicy. Woo! It's savoury, but the main flavour coming out of here is just incredible spiciness. But if you add just a little bit, don't go overboard, you add a little bit into the mee soto, right? You know, it actually makes it nice and spicy, and it's just nice. With the soy sauce, yeah, that's a nice spiciness inside. Woo! So noodles, a bit of chicken here. noodles have this soft consistency, but it's got a very slight firmness to it still. And it's got a very strong alkaline smell. That's the downside. The other highlight are the burgadils. As I said, deep fried potato patties, and they've got parsley inside and spices. Amazingly soft potato. Wow. It's actually the potato mash, and it's seasoned and it's flavored, and they dip it into egg and they deep fry it. It has got such a melting consistency. It's got a slight savouriness, oil richness, a wonderful potato sweetness inside. And the idea is that because you add it with the mee soto, the broth will actually flavour the burgadil a little bit more, and actually adds even more flavour. Same as well, the burgadil will also break apart a bit into the mee soto broth as well. It actually thickens the soup. So it's like a marriage made in heaven. Which is why the best way to eat the burgadil is to dip it in some of the mee soto broth over here and eat it like this. Mind-blowingly good. My god, so good. I forgot to add that for the burgadil, this has been dipped in egg. It's got a bit of that fried egg sheen to it. Wonderful. Now the spices they use in mee soto it varies from stall to stall, but there are a few common spices they tend to use. Maybe some galangal, some turmeric, some cumin, some ginger, some garlic, onion, coriander, lemongrass, some pepper. Those are generally speaking the spices which are used in mee soto. Now even though I say mee soto, right, you can get the stock in a few different ways. You can get it as a chicken soup alone. You can ask for the chicken feet. You can ask for the chicken gizzards. You can ask for some mutton tendon, beef tripe. So instead of the yellow noodles, right, you can also ask for soto ayam. Add rice cakes, compressed rice cakes instead. Ketupat. You can also add bihun instead, or you can mix with mee or bihun. Okay, next, the mee rebus. Okay. Obviously popular in Southeast Asia is yellow noodles served with a thick, spicy potato-based gravy and garnished with hard-boiled egg, spring onions, no spring onions in this case, fried onions, tofu puffs, and sliced chilies. So for this stall, right, the mee soto is actually more priced, but you do see a fair number of orders for the mee rebus, okay? And it is made very traditionally. Trying the gravy alone. And so it tends to be some form of prawn stock flavour, and then with sweet potatoes, and then you add a bit of peanuts, you add a bit of curry powder, lemongrass, and so on and so forth, and it actually becomes this. Fairly thick consistency, sweet, lots of dried shrimp inside. It's got a very strong taucho flavour, fermented beans. And in fact, I can probably show you the fermented beans inside. There we go. It should actually not taste of much because a lot of the flavour actually goes inside the gravy. Yeah, not much flavour left. They also add tomatoes inside. Nice and soft. And then you get a little bit of crunch from the green chilies. And the green chilies are maybe slightly spicy. That's a bit of chili vegetable flavour to it. So there are actually three things giving this dish crunch here. It's the fried onions, it's a sliced green chili, and it's the bean sprouts. So you have tofu puffs as well. Fried tofu puffs. Now the mee rebus is very well liked, but it's not universally liked because it is a sweet dish. It's a savoury sweet dish, but it leans a little bit more towards the sweet side, more than you would expect. Extra protein in your meal. They've got boiled eggs inside. So you have tau pok here, plus the egg, some noodles, one green chili, some gravy. All one massive bite right here. All missing the noodle. Where's the noodle? As far as mee rebuses go, right, the fact that they've got such a strong dried shrimp flavour and the fermented beef flavour, right, and the fact that the gravy is thick is really why this is one of the top mee rebuses in Singapore. I'll say maybe close to top 5 or close to top 5. But that said, the mee soto is just in a class of its own. It is really that good. Going back to the mee soto, Okay, the yellow noodles have gone completely soft. But that's how it is lah. You know, the more you leave it, obviously the noodles are going to get softer and softer. Mee soto all finished. And that remaining gravy was just amazing. So thick, so flavorful, like wow. Going back to the mee rebus, last bit. So obviously over time, because the gravy has been thickened up by starch, right? It will also like break apart. So the gravy is kind of like, yeah. Okay, both done. Mee rebus finished, mee soto finished. So Warong Pak Sapari, easily one of the top places to go for mee rebus and mee soto. The mee soto here is probably one of the best in Singapore, in my opinion. The only downside for me is that if you order the mee soto itself, right, the noodles have got a very highly alkaline flavor. If you're really not inclined to that strong alkaline smell, right, you can switch to bihun, vermicelli, or ketupat, compressed rice cakes. The mee rebus, thick, flavorful, full of dried prawn flavor and fermented bean, but they do interpret the dish to have a little bit more sweetness than what I normally would go for. So if you're not into sweetness, you may not like the stall, but it is still a very, very good rendition of the dish here. So, thanks for watching another episode of Gregsby Eats, where I eat you the whole of Singapore. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below, and I will see you in the next episode for more eating. Thank you. Wait. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.